If you couldn't tell, I love talking history. Music history specifically, but really anything historical I tend to have an interest in. I remember once talking with a history teacher in high school about the Beatles. They brought up that during the Ed Sullivan performance, crime basically ground to a halt in New York City, stopping completely. The idea being everybody was too busy watching this historical TV broadcast to do any kind of lawbreaking. Over the years, I've heard this a few times and varied with other big TV broadcasts, such as the moon landing, the 2008 election, and the finales of MASH and Seinfeld, just to name a few. It was stated in 1994 by the Chicago Sun-Times, no major crime was reported in New York City between 8 and 9 p.m., February 9th, 1964. Maybe the Beatles are insignificant to some of the post-baby boom generation, but we could use more anniversaries like that to celebrate. More credit was given to this rumor when George actually spoke about it in Anthology. So, is it true? No, it isn't. The origin of the myth came from another newspaper, the Washington Post. Its editor, B.F. Henry, said, "During the hour they were on Ed Sullivan's show, there wasn't a single hubcap stolen in America." This got picked up and printed, and from there it just kept being repeated until it got misconstrued as fact. The paper actually issued a statement about the error, and it's pretty amazing. It reads, "This week's issue of Newsweek quotes my report from B.F. Henry that there's one good thing about the Beatles. During the hour they were on Ed Sullivan's show, there wasn't a single hubcap stolen in America. It is with a heavy heart that I must inform Newsweek that this report was not true, as someone had his car parked on the church property during that hour, and all 4 of their hubcaps were stolen." The Washington Post regrets this error, and regrets that somewhere in the world there lives a hipster who is too poor to own a TV set. If you haven't figured it out, this was a backhanded compliment on the Beatles, insinuating that the only people who like these Beatles are no-good kids. Well, what do you no-good kids think about this urban myth? Did you ever hear it? Did you ever steal any hubcaps? Let me know in the comments below.
The content on this channel is made possible from viewers like you. Help the channel grow by supporting me on Ko-fi, which you can find a link to below. You can also help by liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. Thank you again for watching, and I will see you guys next time.